What's good? We're back with another one straight from Frank's Press Box today, baby. Let's fucking go. Now this place, not this location specifically, but they used to have one in Okemos. And now this place came in clutch when no others could in Okemos. There was like 10, 12 years ago, honestly, even maybe more by now, there was a huge snowstorm. Whole town was losing power. I mean, no one in their house had heat, anything, no power. We were struggling down bad. But all the other restaurants were closed. No one had power either, except Frank's Press Box. And I mean, they were jumping out the jam. It was one of those places you get a table and you sit there all day. You're staying warm, baby. And you're getting food on top of that. I mean, there was nothing better than that. So for about a week, we were regulars. Hardcore spending every single minute there. But today, they have a little bit of a different vibe. I don't remember the vibe too much of how Frank's Press Box was in Okemos. But here, kind of reminds me of how Boston's is in Lansing. They kind of just have here, it's in Waverly, just the screens everywhere. Every square inch of that place screams a sports bar to the highest degree, and I just love that. And they were bumping, like, not gonna lie. I thought there was like a game on or something, but no, that's just how good business is, and you just love to see that. It was a little bit on the more expensive end today, $17 for a burger. A little steep, I do have to say, but hey, they said 15, 20 minutes on top of that. I pull up in 10, it's ready. So you never trust them. Always pull up early because you cannot risk having bad fries or a bad bun. So let's see what's good with it today. See how they're talking, if they're yapping or not. And ooh, this is a big boy. For $17, this has some girth and some heft to it. I mean, they know what's up with it. With a big ranch on the side. I mean, I just love to see that. Beer looks like a little bit of a beer batter fry, honestly. And let's go. And that one was a little soggy. We're going for this one and see how it's going today. Interesting. They're decent beer batter fries. They don't have much seasoning to them. They kind of, you can actually taste the beer batter, which is very unique for most places. They don't do that. So that's a step up in the right direction. But honestly, they're crunchy, but they're nothing too crazy. Overall, like a 5. I'm still smashing these if I'm drunk, though, on God. Oh, baby, she is moving today. Nothing too crazy, but she's up there. Starting to compete for dancing, honestly, in the 6 or 7 scales. But let's try this with some ranch today, baby. Oh, yeah. Legit ranch. A little bit above average restaurant ranch. Nothing too gnarly, but it's not watered down. You taste the ranch fully. It's a decent ranch. I would recommend it. Okay, so no, interesting. They kept the bun intact today, but it's because of how they loaded her up. They just put everything on top, which, I mean, we haven't seen it personally really done like that too often, but I don't remember having too bad of opinions on it, honestly. But they just heaped this boy. Jesus Christ. Oh, they put skinny onions on this boy. They're gonna be a little harder to pull off, but hey, it's all good. They put like 17 pickles on this boy. We're taking those off. I guess we're gonna be eating some onions today. It looks like they use almost like a very unique. Okay, so they put the onions under the grilled cheese. I mean, under the cheese, which I personally think is very interesting because it kind of gives it like, I prefer personally when they take the onions out of it and kind of cook them more into it, but we'll see. Because it can give us some good flavor behind this burger. But this bottom bun is just soaked. But this is a beast. God damn. Whoa. Oh yeah, get that beast out of there. Looking a lot better. But she is just dripping all over the place. I mean, this is a maximum burger. Let's see how she's tasting. Honestly, not a bad burger, but nothing knocking your socks off. I think this is the one time I'm going to say the onions do help this burger. They give it a little bit of a flavor. They have good ingredients behind everything, but I just personally feel like they're not using them. And they're kind of just banking on, it feels like, the onion to be the taste of the burger. And you get that with, like, that's kind of McDonald's thing. And they're not really doing it to the same extent here. I mean, it feels, I'm gonna go for another bite to give this full review because I don't want to be detrimental for no reason. Like, it's a pretty decently juicy piece of meat, a little bit. Nothing knocking socks off, but it's definitely get a little juice, and they're not, I wouldn't really say any grease personally, but you bite into this burger and expect to taste a lot, and you really just taste the onions with a hint of beef in there, and the beef is juicy, but it's not like well seasoned or very tasteful, honestly. And for overall, it's decent. Like, if I'm sitting there watching the game, this is definitely above average of a burger that's doing the job and I'll be satisfied. But I don't know if I'm coming back here and ordering a burger at the same time, because a lot of people seem to get their pizza, but like, I feel like a burger is how good can you really cook. So I don't know, I don't want to do this. We're gonna go one more bite. I can't be mean. There's no way. For all that said, I think we're gonna have to give him a 5.3. Nothing nuts.